The Gulf itself is very shallow. Generally, in most coastal areas off of Abu Dhabi, you're lucky if you hit 20 meters, maybe 25. And you can continue going across the Gulf, and the deepest place that you'll get over towards Iran is around 90 meters. So it's a very shallow sea. And as a result of this shallow depth, we can have extreme changes in temperature through the seasons. Coral reefs in most areas are being threatened by climate change and the thermal effects that are coming with it, but we do have corals that exist here. And this is the world's hottest sea, so it does, in a way, serve as a model for what might happen in other areas, so it's of interest to science. It represents an opportunity for us as scientists to basically look at this system and see what's going on. So there's been growing interest, and this is international as well as regional in terms of what information this system can offer to us. The UAE corals have this really unique association. It's unusual and very informative. And we've got a lot of other projects on the go. Emily Howells, who's in my lab, is a postdoctoral researcher. She's basically looking at, using long-term monitoring to inform our understanding of these systems. She's looking at things like growth rates, how much reproduction is going on with these guys. If you're in this really extreme environment, do you still produce as many eggs as you do in the Gulf of Oman or not? And how susceptible are the different species to the bleaching that occurs? So it's only if we start looking at this from a regional perspective that we're actually going to see improvement in conservation and management in this area. So what's the future of Gulf reefs? Well, that depends. Basically, the time for action is now to either stem the decline of what's going on and perhaps promote the recovery of these reefs. And it's only with the engagement of GCC nationals and through capacity building that we can develop these long-term sort of collaborative efforts that might lead to the establishment of a regional network and the conservation of these important ecosystems.